in this court, I guess enough is. Gentleman he's going to mail a letter, and we have one turn under our belt between Nuffone and Potato. Nuffone, as we can see, is going for 11. Potato TBD. And I think we would like to hear some of Nuffone's thoughts about where he thinks Potato might be. If he is in Russia's, it's going to be tough for him. He might have also taken an Africa combo, in which case this is going to be a long game.
All right, I'm back.
All right. So who's not taking their turn right now?
I think we're waiting on Nuffone. So let's go ahead and skip
take
through
your
turn 2 here, and let's see what happened.
Yeah, Nuff just wrote, I want make 11 income in 2 turns.
Yeah, so he got that combo pretty good, and it doesn't look like Potato has any particularly good counters for it right now. I think he's definitely in a dangerous situation if he picked either Russia spot, but knowing that there was a good counter there, he might not have gone there. He could have also gone South America, Central America, but he would still be at a disadvantage if he went South America, because he would be locked by income with Nuffone, and he would have an eventual long-term win there.
He could have gone also the Africa.
That's
Central
true.
and East Africa.
That might be a bit unexpected. And
we'll find out. Probably, maybe Nuff is going to go jump up and check out East Africa next turn. Let's see. Is Nuff wants to join us now and mute the microphone.
Might be a bit late for that.
Yeah.
We're full on the way. He can just Oh,
here he comes.
Yeah, I got him. Alright, we're back in the game now. Okay. So, we got turn 3 on our way right here, and we're bumbling through this like glorious men can be. And let's see what happens here. Let's see if they'll poke into each other on this move. We'll find out if I was right about... Oh, no, I was wrong. So I think your hunch about Africa might be accurate. That might be the logical place to go, knowing about that counter in the Caucasus.
Hey, Nuff, what do you think? Where do you think Potato is? Type to us.
Let's all focus clearly on Slammy thinking out loud, because this is another important aspect to gaming in Warlight, is voicing your opinions to yourself so everyone can hear.
Yeah, what I try to do in these situations is say what I'm thinking out loud and see if I agree with what I hear.
So you got a sort of a ego conflict going on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense.
And then if I do agree, I say it again. And that cements it into fact.
Well, there we go. The id wins out in the end. Alright, so turn 3's down, turn 4's coming up. Let's see what's going on here. We got Nuffone is expanding into Australia, so he's going to try and leverage his early advantage for a quick gain on Australia, apparently. And he's exploring. Uh-oh. Looks like Central Russia might be a victim.
There's my doggies. So right now, Potato could have, if he triple picked, he could have 12. of, 13.
If he did, would he have triple picked?
He could have. What do you think, Nuff?
I mean, he
Am I right about
could,
that?
but I don't think so. That'd be risky, but I guess it's possible.
Well, if he feels that he can eke out the 13 before Nuff gets up there, it's not terribly
Well, see,
risky.
but you still run into the problem of Pakistan moving into Iran and then hitting Georgia, and then you're faced with a single territory against double territories, and he can also hit from Xinjiang. So, I don't know, it's still kind of risky, I think, to triple pick in that area, because there's too many vulnerabilities to the Russian bonuses without picking somewhere to counter a southeastern exposure, or at least having a somewhere in the Middle East that's like blockaded off, so it's not easy to come up through there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see how Nuff is going to play this. Is he going to play slow and try to get Australia finished, or is he going to attack? Let's see.
I think I would attack, because that's my mantra, but you know, I'm a noob, so what do you want?
All right, let's see.
Alright, so we got, I think you might be right about that 13. He deployed 11. And Nuff looks like he's... Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, now this makes it interesting. So he did go Africa, and he has a substantial defense in Russia now. Now let's see who has the income advantage.
Oh wow. Yeah. No.
They might be tied.
I'm just. Or.
Or Potato
Well,
might have one advantage against him.
Let's see what Frank is saying in the thing. Of course, New Phony hits all 3 twos. It's true. It's true. He's not a new phony, but he did get pretty lucky with that. Hitting all the 3s in Australia. Let's watch this next turn. Are you playing the next turn over there?
Yeah, I'm
Because
slowly...
I kind of had to start it at a different time than you.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, I'll just go ahead and hit the... Whoops, maybe not. I'll do it turn by turn. So, we got, Oh. Wow, okay. Looks like, the Potato just surrendered there.
That was it.
That was it. He used his reinforcement card, and it appeared he had a larger income bonus, but he really only had the 2 4s, and you know, Newphony had the superior income advantage there, and I guess obviously superior placement because he didn't have to defend the Southeast Asia bonus, only the Antarctica.
Yep. All right. So it was in the end. The quick 11 beat the Africa combo, and let's do another one.
I believe so. Let's actually kind of look back in the history here real quick. I'm going back to turn 1 to where we can see Swimming Potatoes picks this time. And you were totally right. He actually went for the Africa bonuses here. And he also spread out in Russia. Not sure I really like those picks because it doesn't offer a lot of maneuverability or counters to other picks, and kind of isolates you into Africa. What are your thoughts there?
I'm just wondering right now. I'm looking at the broadcast. I'm wondering, are we totally lag free right now?
It's possible.
That's insanity.
I know, last week was pretty awful, but, I don't know, I just twerked with the settings a little bit. You know, when you twerk something, it always works out great.
Yeah.
So I recommend twerking for everyone. That is an official statement of Warlight Weekly.
Okay, well, Frank is telling me that I'm typing too hard. I know it's true. I type with 2 fingers because I am old and I am slow. So I'll try to, maybe I'll even, like, put some kind of padding tab underneath my keyboard. It's like, seriously, there's a problem of mine in life. All right, let's do this. Let's do another game.
All right. Do we want to give Swimming Potato another chance, or does someone from the audience want to take a shot?
Let's give Potato one more try, if he's down for it.
One more try. All right. Give
that was a quick one.
me like 5 minutes. A 5-minute recess here. I need to take a short momentary break. If you guys want to get everything loaded up real quick again.
Sure. So we'll start a new game, and here's a word from our sponsors. Are you tired? Are you feeling sad? Alone? Scared? Let's see. Is there any lag going on right now? I'll say this at the same time. Is there lag? Help me out, guys. All right. So I got super promoted in the commentary. Last week was my first week, and now I'm stuck all by myself entirely, which is a little fun. Is there anybody else who wants to play a game? I see people talking. My hand is here. Frank is here. Do you guys want to play a game? Potato, you want one more try? Lots of questions. So let's guess. Let's play Guess Who Gentleman is Sending a Letter to. Is it a long-lost love? Is it an adopted African child? Is he writing a letter to Santa Claus? I don't think he's writing to Santa Claus. Alright, Santa Claus. You're wrong. It's not Santa Claus. He is writing a letter to his adopted African child. Alright, what's Nuff doesn't want to play Guy? Does that mean Gee? She? The peak of their animosity. It's true. My hand wants a grudge match for anybody not following the chat. He has a taste for the dramatic. Oh, that sound was a printer. My wife is printing stuff up for school, and she's listening to me doing this and wondering why she married such a complete nerd. No coins, Frank. And I'm not wearing any pants, so there. We have it down to barely any. Let's just play the game. What's going on right now? I see. I can't control the video. Obviously, gentleman has to, and he's like severely sick. So I'll tell you that it looks like Nuff started a game with one with my hand, one with Chi, and one with Potato. So he's ready. He's pumped. Nuff, I think you should hang tight. My hand, what's going on? You have a game started. Do you want to just get on this? Gentlemen, I don't know how to obviously change what gentleman's looking at, unfortunately. Oh man, this is so boring. Enough. Why don't you start a game against Potato, and we'll catch up to you. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. We'll let you have a head start. Frank, this isn't easy. I could sing you a song if you want. Yeah, he is playing another game against Potato now. My hand, are you not going to play at all? All right. So, how will we do this? I could describe the board to you. Marquee and Potato. There is lots of white, some green, some tens here and there. Black background. All right, that's a good idea. Great. Check the pics.
All right. So
that was not painful at all, gentlemen. Don't ever do that again.
I'm sorry. I'm I'm a little bit accident prone today and yesterday and all sorts of other days. It's been a rough weekend here.
Don't you ever leave me.
Don't you
all right.
want me?
Let's talk about this board really quick.
All right, yeah, sure.
So I see first turn bonus in the C, easily counterable. So that might be a 3-4-5 by Malaysia. We have South Africa and Central America, which will be a 1-2. I bet you by Nuff. I bet you Nuff is going to go 1-2. South America. Oh wait, no, because then you have West Africa.
Got that mystery on control. So people who saw that briefly don't spoil things here. Oh shoot, now I'm displaying orders and everything. Man, I'm a total noob today, folks, so I apologize for my hillbilly ways. Alrighty, so
Let's
now we
just
know
get
his
into it.
picks. I've screwed everything up. And
I
the
think,
pooch ran out of the house.
oh wait, they still, right, they still have to do their turns. So, I was gonna say, I thought that he was gonna take either, Central America and South America, but then I realized that West Africa's there. So usually somebody will take one spot there just to cover it and get nice and comfy someplace else. Um, the casual player who learns about first turn bonuses might take the C one. That is easily counterable. Um, Central Russia is nice and safe up there.
I don't know about safe. I mean, it's out of the way and unexpected, but still vulnerable.
And some might even take a triple pick in Asia on this.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. Like a 1 in Malaysia, a 2 in Myanmar, and a 3 in Tajikistan.
I was talking about the Caucasus and Sea and West China, but
Yeah, that I think that's oh, I see what you're saying now. Shoot, you guys are playing too fast, young men. Now slow down a second here. This isn't speed light we're doing here.
speed light. All right, let's see what Nuff picked.
Alright, so we'll go to turn 1 here. He got his 1, 2, 3. Wait, was that his 1, 2, 3? Yeah, that was his 1, 2, 3.
Was.
So he's got the counter for Southeast Asia. He's got Australia and he's got Antarctica, and we know he's not in South America. Now the question is, Slammy, do you feel ballsy enough to jump on that counter first turn, or do you think you risk expanding a little?
This isn't really that great of a situation.
Because you don't necessarily know that he went there. But I think you kind of have to commit to it.
Yeah, no, you have to take Australia first here, 2 turns,
But what
and
if
then
it's
set yourself
turn
up
one
to take.
bonus in Southeast Asia?
Well,
And all your attempts to go for Australia is kind of moot, isn't it?
yes, I think he has to take that risk though.
Well, do you want to make a bet on it?
Yeah, I do.
What are you willing to put
Well, I
on
didn't
them
look
stakes?
actually. I didn't fast forward, so now it sounds like you're setting me up for something.
Alright, let's just
so
go to the
so
next
no,
turn.
I don't want to bet.
Alright, next turn. Ooh, okay. So you were right about going for Australia. That's what Nafoni decided to do. And Potato didn't go for the combo, though.
He went for well.
He defended the
You actually don't
combo.
know that. He defended it. He could have gone. He could have gone 1, 2 there, and then taken Thailand first just to make sure
Not with his
that.
troop count, though. His
Well, no,
troop
I mean
count's a
he's
full
not.
9
He
commit,
did.
isn't it?
He might not be going for it as a first turn bonus.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He's just trying to protect it, and he'll take it as a second turn on the second turn.
Oh, that's what I was meaning too. I think we're just wording it semantically different.
So let's go to the next turn.
Alright, so here we have, okay, so Potato deploys 2 to Thailand, and we have a 3 deploy in Australia and a 2 deploy in Western Australia for Nafone. He's going to complete his Australian bonus here. and I'm pretty sure Potato's gonna attack it. So let's see what happens. So that leaves Potato with a strong presence over Australia, and Nafone with a huge income advantage. Maybe not huge.
By the way, have we gotten an answer from Nuff if it's Nafone or Nuffone?
I don't believe we have.
Studio audience, is it Na O Nay?
I think he's trying to call in, but I don't think it's picking him up. Should I end the call and then call you both back at the same time?
Sounds good.
Alright, here, I'll do that real quick. Welcome, folks. This is Windows 8. Whoa, guys. Chill. I'll call you both. There we go. Get this organized. Alright, everyone happy? Alright, where were we?
Yeah, what's the point of this again? Is Nuffone Nay
I think he wants to be able
talking
to...
to us?
Huh?
Is he going to be talking with us now?
I think he wants to be able to text into our chat and hear us. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's get back to the focus. So, do you think Potato has enough to break Australia this turn?
Potato has enough to break. Let's see. Sure.
Alright, well, let's roll the dice and see.
Or at least give him a hard time.
Oh, I don't think Nafone's committed yet. I think we've caught up. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I just don't know how to work the darn Warlight thing. Okay. No, he does not break it. He's a little bit short. How short? He didn't full deploy, but I don't think that would have been enough anyways. So,
Well, he just opened up. I mean, he should have probably just hit him like he meant it.
you know what I think would have been a better option?
Unless he just got a bonus someplace. I mean, he could have. Let's see.
He could have...
What could he have?
He could have not hit it and moved, let's say, like 8 over to Borneo and blockaded Malaysia, protecting his bonus in Thailand and still leaving an attack open on Australia.
All right.
That seems to me like the best course of action there.
I think I would like to see the next turn.
All right.
Because he could have just gotten another bonus. If he has Central
Even with a
America.
deploy 7 there? Because let's say he got Tandor 4 bonus somewhere. You know, at most he would have 9 or 8 income. That means
Right.
that leaves 1 or 2 to expand with.
Well, either way, Nuff has a. Let's
Let's
check this out, because if he's not pushing, I mean, Nuff is up against the wall. He's just gonna have to start attacking.
I don't
and
think
that-
Nuff's against the wall. I think he can just sit it out and have an income advantage. So I'm on the next turn here. We got 10 in Malaysia, 10 in Western Australia, and the phone just finished Antarctica. So the question is Potato gonna attack or is he gonna stay? What do you think?
What do I think he's gonna do right now? I mean, now it seems like he finished the thing. He finished so he'll probably. I don't know.
Good hold. I still
What do you
think
think,
blockading is
studio
the best
audience?
option in this case. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, we're already caught up again. Well, see, there you go. I'm a bad host. What do you want?
I think it's just hard to say right now what to do, because Nafone is at an advantage, Nafone, because one of his opening picks has been taken. Frank thinks it's going to be stupid to attack,
I would agree
for
with Frank.
Potato to attack.
I would absolutely agree.
I have to agree with him. He's a better player than me.
Well, Frank is the
Ryan
all-knowing
thinks,
Frank, so...
yeah, even when he's wrong.
Exactly. Just like when Svenigan tries to admit when he was outplayed.
Yeah.
If anyone caught that on the forums.
So the game's over.
The game's
For
over?
anybody, yeah, it just happened.
Well, I guess he went for an 11 bonus early. Didn't work quite like he had expected.
Well, let's see. Potato had taken, right, so he knew that he did take in Malaysia third, so he knew Nuff was there. That's why he went hard. And he can only eke out an 11. And then Nuff against the ropes with a card and an income advantage hit Potato.
Oh, yeah. He hit him hard.
And Potato saw that he could not. Now he was just game over. So Potato got his butt thoroughly fried up and served with ketchup.
He was like a bullfrog getting hit by a Mack truck right there. That's all I gotta say about that one. That's about what happened. I think potentially Potato was a bit too aggressive. I think if he had held back a little bit, he could have possibly outlasted him, because he could have at least somewhat contained him to those 3 bonuses and taken his time to spread a bit. I think he could have had an advantage, but I could be wrong.
So you know what was so my head is saying that the Central America pick is bad, which is true. I mean, in this situation, the 11 isn't going to help you. So I wish Nuff had more confidence in his English speaking abilities, so we could have the post game commentary. You know, but alas.
Well, what does our crowd say? Do we have any challengers for the
Nuff
next game?
started games against My Hand and Chi. Neither of who.
Two delicious games. I think Chi
yeah.
had some beef with Phone earlier on the forums today.
Yeah,
About his number 1 real-time rating.
Yeah, Chi got a little catty and called him out and talked smack. The kind of smack that Palsy would be totally proud. I don't know, Chi might have coached Palsy in that.
Alright, so who does the crowd want to see first? Is it My Hand or Chi?
I think Frank. I want to see Frank.
Well, now we got so many games lined up. Should we just go with what we have, or have either of them not even joined?
Neither of them have joined. Okay, Frank's in. Frank's down for it. So, Nuff, start a game with Frank, please. Or we can do it for you.
Oh, my hand said he's ready to play as well, too. So, I think we'll do the next 2 games will be Frank and My Hand, or My Hand and Frank. Both of those 2 guys will be featured. So, we'll go with either one, whoever's ready first. So, race to the finish, guys.
Oh, My Hand wants to play with him. Are we not supposed to see that? Come on.
Whoopsies! I wasn't supposed to be broadcasting. Here, why don't you tell me which one to pick after everyone's got everything sorted out, and I'll just go.
Um, well, we have our game set up with Frank. So Frank, accept, and we'll get going. Go to the Frank game.
Was that the top one with the blue?
Mm-hmm.
That is. Perfect. Okay. We're waiting on Frank.
Game on.
Don't you want to win
All
this
right, let's
game
take a look at
against?
this map.
Alrighty. So we got some interesting warlords here. Asia looks very off limits, but possibly a nice little safe pick in East China.
Yeah, one of them. I mean, let's take a look around. Central America and South America, lovely. Scandinavia, Western Russia, lovely. I would do there. Actually, give that up and take Europe. We'll see if Nuff does that because that's like the Europe counter is.
That's powerful.
That's Nuff's move. Indo is great. East China is great. And then East. Central Russia is nice if you don't want to go the Europe route to counter.
You know, honestly, I think any pick made in West Russia, Scandinavia, would be pretty dang risky by anyone. Central America and South America seem like safe picks, but you could get kind of sneaky with West Africa there, with an unknown.
West Africa, it's just, I mean...
Not picking it to expand, but picking it to sneak in the back door.
To counter.
Counter, you know, catch them really off guard because
waste.
no one expects it. Oh, there we go. That darn history thing is always kicking me in the butt. So now we know what Frank picked.
Well,
we
let's
know
see
what.
quickly how Nuff chose to play this.
All right. So here's what Nuff did. He did not do Europe like he thought. He did a risky Finland, West Russia pick as his 1-2, 3 in Eastern Kazakhstan, and then 4 in Antarctica, and then 5 in South America, and 6 in... Oh, I got it backwards. I always do that. Sorry, people from that region of the world. 5 in Central America and 6 in South America?
Yeah. That's... I can't see it, but, you know, he's a good player. That's risky. You're throwing everything to luck. I mean, you have no safe picks there because if you don't get your 1, you got a 2-3 with Frank's good counter, and then you're stuck. What if Frank took the Central America,
Exactly.
South America?
Well, you know what? We know now, since the game's already skipping forward. I hate to rush you there, but they're pushing it. What do you think about Nuffon's chances here? Because he doesn't have a good 1-2 here, because Frank has the Scandinavian bonus. And he can't really expand with his 1-2 combo in West Russia. And his Antarctica combo is sort of locked down by South America.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Go ahead and skip to turn 1.
Writing something.
And knowing off of Nafon's picks, he doesn't have a lot of good room to expand. I mean, he's looking maybe at a turn 3 bonus.
Yeah, but that's just risky because, I mean, Scandinavia, it's like you're bordering, if you're not getting Scandinavia, you're trying to take a bonus that has 2 bordering territories to Scandinavia. So it's just a very risky move. What's so
I
funny?
just pulled up the chat. Frank says,
Oh, yeah,
"Can we play
sorry.
super fast so we can so they can't keep track of us? I like messing with slamming. Nah, it's too wrinkly. So let's go super fast. Let's not let them get ahead of us. Frank's trying to screw with you, so screw back."
Yeah, I'm old. I'm an old man. Can't keep up. All right, let's look at it. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
All right. I don't know either. My history's not showing me anything. Oh, turn 3. Okay, we're on turn 3. Now we're on turn 4. All right. So Nuff is really honestly trying to go for his Europe bonus and trying to hold off Scandinavia while simultaneously keeping a presence in Antarctica. Thoughts?
I've got to go back to like turn 2. I'm like so far behind right now. Frank,
All
you're
right.
winning.
Frank is pressing Antarctica with 10. The phone's on the run, making a move to complete Caucasus.
Yeah,
I'm saying that right. Caucasus.
he's getting terrible luck in Caucasus. I think he could blame that here for sure. I mean, the game's over.
Interestingly, he did blockade in West Russia. I don't know if that helps. Do you think he can survive in Antarctica this turn?
No, he's dead.
He's dead, you think?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, Frank's blaming a little luck here. He said you got first move again. What a surprise.
Yeah.
Is that a Bostonian tactic there?
Frank has no
Boston have a
idea
comment on
who's got the bad luck here. The bad luck here is all enough. He'll see that afterwards. Frank is just whining.
Alright, let's see if Nuff gets another first move. Oh, and he does! Yes!
It doesn't even
moves!
matter. He wasn't trying to. Frank wasn't trying to get him. But
alright. I still think there's some hope for Nuffon here.
Well, I mean, the big thing is that Frank has no idea. Maybe now he does, but he sees the blockade. But Frank has no idea about Caucasus.
That's true. He doesn't. He really doesn't.
So that's what Nuff is hoping for. That he could just kind of maintain a presence there. Like Frank will see the block there, and he'll kind of not want to waste any armies on West Russia, on Moscow. Maybe pull those back, go for Scandinavia. I think we know now all of Frank's picks and all of, Frank has the 8, so he probably had Central America.
Yeah, that's what
and so we'll see if he catches on to Caucasus, then it's game over. Let's go to the next turn. See what happens.
Alright, so you were right. He backed off of Antarctica. Probably too much. And he only deployed 2 to the South Pole. And Nuff full deployed with a card in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Problem with that, I think, is he kind of gives away which bonus he does have.
Exactly. I was thinking that too. He should have put 1 in Georgia, put what would have looked like 9 into Scott, plus the card, make Frank think that he has East China or Indo, but he just kind of let him know.
Now you know what though? Frank might have a problem. He's trying to screw with you by playing fast, so he might not be counting as well as he should be.
Well, right now he is. Nuff already place his orders, and Frank is kind of realizing that something just went wrong. So right now, Antarctica is left very vulnerable. Frank is going to need to hold on to that somehow.
I think he
So
probably
he's going to be
went
going
for
to.
another bonus last turn, so he probably has a decent shot at maintaining that, I think.
Okay, let's watch the turn.
Alright. I don't think they... Oh, okay, never mind. They did make the turn. I screwed up. Looks like Frank blockaded Antarctica. I think that's a smart move. He neutralized Nuff's counter.
Yeah, so now Nuff can go easily to Scandinavia, bust that up, head up through Africa. So it looks like it could be Nuff's can after all.
No, I think it'd take too long to go through Africa. You have to remember that Frank has an income advantage right now. So Nuff, even if he does go forward with my tongue-tied mouth, if he goes through West Russia and tries to break Scandinavia, it's going to be tough going, and he exposes his Caucasus bonus. Meanwhile, if he went through Africa, that'd take 1, 2, 3,
No, but if he
4, 5
attacks,
turns to get there.
if he hits Scandinavia full right now, then he will slow down. He's got 17 armies to make his way up. He doesn't have to stack that at all. He just kind of makes it, like, casually goes up Africa, takes some bonuses as he goes, and fights in Scandinavia.
But Frank doesn't have to hold on to Scandinavia. He can just simply let him kind of toy around in Scandinavia and sneak around in 3 turns back to hit Caucasus.
That's true as well.
I think Nuff should just break the blockade.
Break the blockade.
It might be
You're crazy.
ballsy, but unexpected.
Yeah, but that's, if he's got he doesn't have an income advantage, so he'd be ruining his whole stack. Like,
But
I mean,
let's assume Frank doesn't know where he is yet. He can still sort of take Antarctica afterwards, because if he deploys 10 and he attacks the 14 with 20 stick, he'll still have a sizable army left over, and he can secure the Antarctica while keeping pressure on South America. And the phone surrendered. While we're grasping straws, they ended the game.
Yeah, well, let's see what the move was that was fatal.
Alright. Nuphone did what you thought. He attacked West Russia, but so did Frank, predicted that.
Yeah.
And he had a larger stack. And that was that. I say if you're going to lose, go with the balls. Break the blockade.
Sure. It was done. It was over.
Alright, let's see what they said. Want to play Guarma? Not really. Want to play Amy again? I want to watch the stream. Okay, good game. Shouldn't pick Cox's triple picks. Good game. You were right about the risk, Slammy.
Huh. It was over with the picks.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It goes to show you're the most logical one between the two of us.
I'm the abbot to your Costello. No.
Because Nuphone did exactly what you predicted he would do. That was the most logical choice.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. He did exactly what you said he would do. That really was his only option. And you were right there.
Maybe I am Nuphone.
I think
Do you
you
ever
are.
consider that?
Or maybe
I
you're
sound
we.
like a potato now. Share on Facebook. Did you see that? I just lost
Let's
on
do
Warlight.
it.
I never saw that one. Can you please
Alright.
organize the stream so we can follow it turn by turn? My hand. Organize the stream so we can follow what turn by turn?
I will not organize anything. if these guys play so fast. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll try.
More.
I'll try better, honestly, but every time they make a turn, it jumps the history forward, and it makes it hard for me to organize it better. And that's the issue I'm running into, is the history is not locking it down for me. But I will replay the match for everyone while the next one is going. So, enjoy. I'm very ADHD, people, so probably not the best host for this, because I'm very scatterbrained and very unfocused.
Yeah, I think my hand is complaining that he can't follow it because I don't know what's the problem. Is it just that the game's going too fast?
The game's going too fast, and I think that was Frank's intention, was to make it go too fast, so it would be hard for us to keep up and keep the game focused, because it jumps every time they make a turn. So if they're making 10-second, 30-second turns, we can't keep it organized to save our lives.
Maybe we should ask Nuff to not make moves until we tell him to.
Make it a
Does that make more
multi-day.
sense?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And we should make them multi-day so he can control the time limit without getting booted.
There's no auto boot on this, is there?
Oh, that's true. I guess not.
So, Nuff, can you hear us? Is that okay?
Because I will admit that was pretty chaotic.
Yeah, my head hurts.
I could barely keep up with that.
Yeah. So what's going on? Yeah, nice alt. I'm seeing a pattern with my hands alts.
I'm playing the rest of the match for everyone. So what is your pattern recognition with my hand there?
They all look like fighter women.
Well, you know, gotta love the Amazonian archetype.
What's going on? Is Gemma playing? I mean, is my hand playing?
You let me know when they're ready. I'm replaying the last match for everyone, so they can see it, the play-by-play, how it, you know, the game automatically plays the game for everyone, so they can sort of see what actually what went down.
All right, let's see who we have in the crowd here. Who's this Bridgeage 97?
I think he's from BIA. I want to say. Could be wrong.
We have a nice crew here.
So that's what happened, everyone. Nafone lost on picks, primarily because he went for that 1, 2, 3 in the West Russian Caucasus in Scandinavia. And what do we always say about cluster picking?
It's a clusterfuck.
Exactly. Very rarely does triple picking ever win you a game.
Although
I must say it was pretty innovative.
It worked.
To go for it.
It worked last game against Potato.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't really consider, you know, Indonesia, Australia, Antarctica a triple pick per se, because you're still hitting 3 different continents, so you still have that flexibility. Versus if you went to Scandinavia, West Russia, Caucasus, you really can only hit Asia directly.
Alright. Game's up.
Alright.
My hand as the man from nowhere versus Nafone, who will be playing Marquis de something.
Alright, Nafone, our broadcast is in your hands. Please keep us sane. Please, dear God, keep us sane.
Yeah, go slow for us. Let's see. Has he been writing us? Okay, now I heard you. If I want... Oh, he can speak! Let's hear you. Who wants to hear Nafone's voice?
I do.
I do as well. He says he could speak. It would be really helpful if you did, because it'll make everything a little less insane trying to follow the games.
And you know, Slammy's a geezer and I'm a redneck, so we're both kind of slow.
All right, let's take a look at this map. There's something nice happening. We can see this pics. There's a little bit in the west, a little bit in the north. A safety in the east, a tiny bit in Africa. Let's now get more specific.
I was just telling them to slow their roll.
Alright, this is a Scandinavia. Let's talk about safety here. Scandinavia looks really nice, as well as Indonesia and the sea. Something could be done with if you want to play a short game, to take Central America and Southeast Asia, to take Southeast Asia in 2 turns while you're working on something else. There's not much here. It's a small map, I think.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, you can go for some combos, but as you can see already, Nafon went for East Africa and West Africa, which I think is a good move, because it can secure you, 2 4 bonuses if you get both picks that are fairly safe. I mean, you're not in direct confrontation from South America and Central America directly, and because of the warlords in Afghanistan, Libya, and Europe, you're not really going to be hit from Asia really quickly. I mean, you probably still could come in through, Iran and Israel and all that jazz, but...
I think this is a whack-ass decision, personally.
Think so?
Oh, he undid it. Yeah, I mean, like, you could do that same thing to get 4 and 2 in other places, but, like, you're wasting West Africa. It's just slow. It'll take 3 turns to get the rest of it, just to get a 2-turn 4. It's just not really.
True. But I mean, it is kind of safe. I mean,
Let's see if he goes back
to
what
all the other ones are fairly 2-turn bonuses anyways, and you can use your 3rd pick to counter another, someone and grabs Caucasus. He can still get that 4 bonus and then screw with you in West Russia and Scandinavia.
Okay, Nutt redid his orders, and it looks like it's the same as before. So
yeah,
I
he was just
have
pausing
to
it up for us a bit.
with him going for East Africa here, especially he's got East and West Africa 1-2 and Indo 3. It's just slow. He's not expecting to expand very fast. If he leaves the north to my hand, he'll just my hand will be able to expand like. What's that?
I said he might lose on picks again if that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll be able to spread like wildfire. Let's hear, since it looks like my hand has to, as he wrote, nature's calling. Let's see if Nuff has anything to say about this.
About his nature calling?
No, about, yeah, that
Well,
too.
I need to know what you think about that. Do you think that's a psychological tactic to throw off Nuff?
Is my hand peeing to to psych him out? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe he is.
All right, let's get Nephone's take on this. Let's see what he has to say.
He seems to be deaf.
Well,
He
that
doesn't
works for
hear in
me.
English either.
I could pretend to be Nephone, but I'm not good at accents, and I'm not that
He'll just
smart,
start
so.
saying pizza, 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 pizza. That's actually how Nuts speaks. I don't know if anybody know that.
Now we got some dead air, so I think we're
Yeah.
gonna try and fill this some interesting ways. So how's your Muppet tournament going?
Oh, God. Completely. I mean, there are a few people who are killing it, who are winning every game because everybody else is getting booted. But there's going to be a winner. Don't you worry about that.
Good.
No matter what, there will be a winner. And I will award the winner with a membership, and I will shame all the losers publicly. Now I
think that's a great
forum for
idea.
that.
I have no
Every
problems
week I'm
with that.
every week I'm going to pick out another player to shame.
All right. Well, looks like my hand made his move, and the phone got locked out of the north. He is isolated to Indonesia and the African bonuses.
And he has 0 intel.
That could be an issue.
This is like, I want to know enough why this. I mean, I could be wrong. Everybody out there might be saying this was obviously the genius way to play this map, but I don't see it.
Well, I mean, look, we have some things going on here. You know, my hand might not know he's in Africa, and he could have gone Central America, South America, and then put one like in Scandinavia or something like that. He could theoretically take East Africa and then Indonesia, and then he could hit South and Central America from 2 different angles and still have a similar income. And he would have a strategic advantage that way.
Right. He's just got to get a quick 13 and then just start charging. Essentially.
All right, so let's see what's going on.
So
they made their next move. I'm just gonna play the turn. So.
By the way, Nuff has to really come out of his shell because he thinks his English is too bad to be on radio, and I think he must have perfect radio voice.
He just tried calling back. Maybe his line keeps dropping from us. I'm not sure.
No, you're right. My English is too bad.
All right, well then stop calling back into Skype. Because I think that's popping up on the screen. Okay.
Right, so let's take a look at this turn.
So he completed his, 2-turn 4 bonus, and he's in a prime position to get his Indonesia bonus. So the question is, where does he go from there?
He should start. He should take Indo, start exploring to find my hand while he's simultaneously taking West Africa. So
right.
take Cameroon this turn. Move your armies to Sudan and Congo. To take Chad the next turn, and so on. That's what I would do.
All right, let's see what he did. I'll go ahead and watch the turn for everyone here. So he did a 4-4 move to try and get Indonesia instead of doing a 5-5. And let's see if that pays off. That could be interesting.
Okay.
And it
Tell me when you press the
does!
button. I want to press the button at the same time.
Huh? Oh, we gotta press it at the same time? Sorry. Well, it looks like his
so
thing paid off in Indonesia. He took a risk to get it with 3
okay, I'm a
versus 2.
turn behind.
They're on turn 5 now.
Yeah. Yeah, he did 3 versus 2 to try to. I don't know. I wish he was here. This is the kind of move where I'd have to see it in a few more moves to see what he was thinking. But
Alright, so I'll just keep playing it
he
until
didn't.
we see something develop.
I mean, he didn't make any advances onto West Africa, so I don't see why you would take a risk with.
Well, he
with
did.
getting into
He tried
Indonesia.
to spread into Africa while at the same time trying to take Indonesia. That's why he split his armies, but his attack into West
I
Africa
see.
failed.
He hit it with a 3. He hit it with a 3. So
Yeah.
I mean.
I think it was kind of
Right.
pointless because he risked not getting into Indonesia. I mean, he wasn't going to get all 3. That would have been a low likelihood of that happening.
Okay, so now you have to, and I'm looking at his orders, cheating a little bit, but you're obviously thinking that my hand is in South America and in the north. So he's going to hit Nigeria like
He's hitting it balls out. He's going all in.
Like he's hitting out balls out.
All right, are you gonna play turn 6? Are you ready for that?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
All right. So, I was right. South America, he was there, and that was a nice. Look at that. Look at that.
That was just timed perfectly.
Well, he still had the larger stack. No matter which, I think if he got the first or second move, it wouldn't have mattered. He knew he had to deploy large there if he was going to get West Africa at all.
Yeah, so now you have to imagine that my hand has the income advantage, but
I would imagine my hand feels like he has food poisoning right now.
Just because it's spreading?
No, just because he's got a huge stack facing a South American bonus.
Is that what it feels like, gentlemen?
I believe so, yes. It feels very painfully like that.
So they're back to playing really fast, and when it gets like this, because they're obviously really into it, but when it gets like this, it's just very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go with the flow.
Follow without just saying like, you see that? You see that? Okay, let's see what they did. You see that?
We'll just go with the flow.
Yeah. Ready?
Alright, 3, 2, 1, click. Whoa! Nice big deploy there.
Everything. Yeah. And, let's see, he hits India with 5. He didn't hit anything, but I mean, so my hand deployed 20, so you have to imagine that he has
15 income.
15. 10, so he probably has Scandinavia.
That's what I'm thinking.
And Central America and South America.
And I think enough will break him.
Yeah.
Without even having to take West Africa.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
I told you that Africa bonus would have been worth it.
Now, so let's watch the turn. I already watched it.
Turn 8?
Turn 7. Oh, did you already see that he broke South America? Oh, yeah. So,
oh, Oh,
So
wait.
my
Maybe
hand.
I didn't. I don't know. Let me go ahead and play turn 7 if I didn't. Alright, now I see it. Okay, yeah, he broke South America.
So now my hand blocked Colombia, which, you know, in my mind, like Central America, I hate Central America. I
Because
hate
it's so
Central
easy to
America.
counter.
Oh God, it's the worst, and you can't even go back. Like you have Mexico, like
Yeah, you have to
you have
kind
to
of
push it up,
pivot
and it's
around
like
it.
just a shitty bonus.
Yeah.
So a blockade there with Nuff is saying seems I'm winning because he's feeling really good and he's laughing. This is in our I'll just put this out there into the chat.
You know what? It may seem like he's winning, but I still have power.
So what would you do here, gentlemen, this turn, if my hand's not going to surrender this turn?
Me? You
Mm-hmm.
know, take West Africa, take Indonesia, I mean Southeast Asia, whatever. Eh,
Use the delay.
break the blockade just for giggles, you know, because I like to break blockades.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean,
Hit
he's
the
got a
wingspan,
huge
Sepia.
army advantage. He's gonna have an income advantage very shortly, and there's no real way I can see my hand recovering, especially if he has Scandinavia, because it'd take too long to spread anywhere else.
All right, so let's see how Nuff played this. I hit play too. Hello.
Oh yeah, I should do that too. So yeah, he takes Southeast Asia, takes West Africa, tries to eliminate little portions out of South America, but that fails. And he has a small stack attacking Central America and leaves the big stack to defend. The question is not what Nafon does, but what the heck is my hand gonna do at this point? I only see doom and
Besides,
gloom.
I mean, look, he's probably right now trying to. He might think that Nuff has.
Well, he has to assume
What?
he has both Africa bonuses.
Right, but does he think that maybe he isn't in the sea and he's trying to take Russia right
Well, I
now?
don't think it matters because even let's
Doesn't
just
matter.
say
Game's over.
that
I mean,
Nafon was in Central Russia. He can't expand
I'm
into
just
Central
wondering
Russia.
why he hasn't surrendered already. Like, is he trying to do something, or is he just is nature calling again?
It
And
could
he
be called
doesn't
the
see.
Dunning-Kruger effect. It's a psychological effect that everyone suffers. It's a false estimation of skill, and he might be falsely estimating that he can use pure skill to overcome the significant income disadvantage, even if the math says otherwise. Or he knows he's lost, and he's just having as much fun as he can possibly have with the time he has left.
With the time he has left in life.
That's what I gotta say.
Yeah. Deep. That's some deep, beautiful stuff. So, Nuff should hit Iran, obviously, and just try to catch up to him in the Russias or the scan if he hasn't started working on Russia, which he probably has.
Oh, he's working his way up there. He's gonna go through Iran to Georgia, and he's going straight for the kill. He's going for the kill shot there.
Okay, let's watch this turn. Ready?
Whoa, big deploy there, plus 24.
Huge decoy. So he probably has, he might have the spades then.
That might have been some cards though. Could have been saved up cards, because I don't see him having that big of an income just yet.
He's he's coming down the cock.
And even with a big deploy, he still lost Central America due to delay orders. And no counters left in South America, and we got some chat action.
Yeah, my hand.
Admitting that he made the bad call there. Yeah.
And Nuphone giving a big smile.
Oh, I think that was me. I told him to slow. Oh, no, he did another one. Yeah. But I'll mess with them both a little here.
Alright, so...
So let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and play this turn here. Turn 11. 1, 2, 3, go. So
alright, he's coming down.
Full deploy to attack into the Russian bonuses, and my hand deploys with 16 to try and defend it, but he actually does. He defends it for a turn and he makes a counterattack. So I think you're right, he did expand. Oh, he surrendered. Wow, okay, he expanded quite a bit there. He had some bonuses.
Yeah.
Made some moves.
But good for Nuff. Defended our honor.
And let's just be clear, folks. My hand could easily wipe the floor with my skill set. So let's not underestimate my hand here.
Wow, so let's look at the history, because when it looked like my hand was originally on the ropes, it turns out he actually had just taken an income advantage.
Yeah, he sort of did. So I'm gonna go back. Actually, he only really ever had an income advantage from the beginning before he lost South America, and temporarily after it. But then Nuff tied it and eventually overcame. But we'll play it from the beginning so everyone can see what happened. So I started it from this spot so we can see where he decided to expand first. He looks like he's going for position in South America and expanding Central America. And he's staying still in Scandinavia. And then he expands. He completes Central and then expands more into South America. I'm not sure if he really knew where Nuphone was.
No, I don't think he did. He thought he was in East Russia. He at first. Or maybe he did. Let's hear what he has to say. This is what, yeah. Let's see. I didn't want to attack Africa, but then I changed orders. That was the mistake. Pitiful.
You know, I think if he attacked Africa earlier, it would have made a significant difference, because he could have simply blockaded it, and then he would have still had the expansion advantage. He wouldn't have wasted that blockade in in South America. That could have been a difference maker in that game, actually.
I mean, Nuff had all the momentum. It was kind of done.
Yeah, I mean, even with the income
Wabash.
advantage, Nuff just had such a strategic and army advantage that it would have been impossible to overcome.
Yeah. Let's see.
So here's that critical turn with my hand attacking Africa. He attacked it with 11, and 10, and Nuff attacked it with 21. So either way, it would have been really tough for him to recover from that if he had stayed, or had he let Nuff take it. I mean, theoretically, he probably could have held him off longer and tried to get an significant income advantage.
That turn, my hand was checking in 3 places. He checked 3 places at once, which is just, I mean, he's going to disagree, or many people disagree, but that's just kind of, you have to kind of, I think it was Piggy who said at one point, like turn 3 or 4, you just have to decide where the person is and go full blast there. You can't kind of
handpick it.
Handpick it. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds about right. And Nuff, that was the difference in this. Nuff knew for certain, even though he got his 1, 2, 3, he knew for certain that that my hand was inside America, and even if he wasn't getting in there, so then he takes West Africa, goes into South America, and heads up to Russia's. So he made a move, and the move paid off.
Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta take those risks. You can't win them all, folks. Can't win them all. This time it paid off for Nuffon to play a little bit safe, go full in like you said. You know, I think really Nuffon took a big risk going full into West Africa like that, because what if he wasn't in South America?
Okay. Let's do one more game if we can. I've got to get going after that.
Actually, I think this might be the last. I think we might have to wrap it up here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we got some traveling to do, so this might be the last game.
All right.
Unless people want to see how fast I can lose to Nuffon.
Yeah, but then you're going to have to see what he's doing.
Yeah, you know, I don't think it would make a difference.
Or I guess we would watch your...
I'm just messing.
Yeah, right. Do you trust enough not to watch the live
I would have to
cast?
not look at my screen. It would be pretty hard. Oh, I guess I could show it from my perspective. I see what you're saying. No. I'm slow on the
I don't want to attempt. I don't even want to attempt now.
Alright, but I think we gotta call it quits there, because I got stuff to do. And I'm sure everyone else does too. So I truly want to thank everyone for attending this week's Warlight Weekly and enjoying our predilections and banter. And please, everyone, have an enjoyable day. And thank you for all the participants. Nuffon, Potato, Frank, My Hand. Please don't tell me I'm missing anyone.
Yeah, what was his record today? Nutt's record?
He lost 1. He beat
3 and 1?
Potato twice, and he beat My Hand. Lost to Frank.
So, get your pets neutered and spayed, my friends.
I would have to agree. Alright. Enjoy your day, folks. Happy hunting and more light.